everyone. Just wanted to talk about the harmonics from the Zoop indicator. So got a good question on the Telegram, and by rights I should answer it because I've been recommended the Zoop indicator for ages and ages. So I just want to explain some of the things that you might be seeing. So this is a Barris Leonardo, and it's a strange name, but we can credit Scott Carney. He created, well, didn't create the harmonics, he just named them. And this is his website. I think it's quite expensive, but we'll just use the Zoop indicator because it's pretty amazing. So that's Scott Carney's harmonictrader.com, worth a visit. So what you'll see when you install the Zoop indicator is the name and then some strange numbers that follow the naming convention. So 0.786, 0.5, 786, 1618. They're Fibonacci numbers. So what we see, XA is 78.6, and the AB is the halfway point between the two. All right, so that's the halfway point between that two values. So that's why that was there. This is the 78.6 of that move, right? And then this is the 161.8 of this move. So this is XA, AB, BC, CD. So CD, we can't exceed 1.618 of that leg, right? If we zoom in, we are there. So what should probably happen is daily, so it should be a good resistance, and Zoop is indicating that it gives us a little bit of a breathing room to allow it to just to fluctuate a little bit at the D mark. So this is the D completion. It gives a little bit of leeway. What's that? It's about 12 pips. So it gives you about 12 pips leeway. Breaks 84.08, then it obviously invalidates this bearish Leonardo pattern. Now it probably could morph into a bullish pattern, so we do need to be careful. And what it will do is that if we break 84.08, it will then cross-reference its data set, and it will check, well, what else could it be? What can this be now? And if there isn't anything that satisfies where it's going to end up, when the D is going to be, then it's going to be simply a bullish harmonic. So it will just basically just a case of seeing where the D completes, and then it'll check against its data set, and then we could turn into a bullish formation. So it's worth mentioning is that this zigzag is static, and it will never change throughout the rest of the time. This one is also static. This one is static. This one is in flux. This one is in flux. Right, and this is why we want to measure this Fibonacci, that leg, because this is the dynamic, and this is why it's in flux, and this is why it's important to know the Fibonacci, because it gives you a good idea of resistance and support. And I'll give you a good example for the pound USD on H4. Zoom out, and so we can just see X, A, B, C, D, and so that's the BC and the 161.8. So that's that. And hopefully it was a good video. Hopefully it wasn't too confusing. It is a little bit complex, but it's just a case of just trying to use them for resistance and support, and knowing that the computer systems are ruled by numbers, and there's ones and zeros, and Fibonacci is a famous mathematical sequence of numbers, which you can use like for illustrative purposes, which it looks, you can see it on the chart. You can see mathematical equations expressed in a sort of visual way. So hopefully it wasn't too bad. AJ, keep an eye on 84.08, and we'll have to see how we go. So that's the daily, and we'll zoom in again. So we are risk on. Do remember the risk calculation. So sentiment and fundamentals are indicating that this does break the harmonic, but technically 84.08 is your resistance.